Hi guys, today I'm reacting to shut up. I'm reacting to Skibidi Toilet 69 Part 1. So let's do this. What the heck? What does he? Oh my god, his hand just got demolished. What the heck? Does he have an upgrade? Did he get upgrades while they was there? was OP. Oh my god. He's gonna get infected. Okay, so what the heck? What are these on the back? Is he burning alive? What the hell? What the heck? Why is this guy looking at me like that? Yeah, turn it on with your new device. Skeleton people. Hi, how are you? Don't stop dancing. Yo, that guy is actually dancing. Stop. He's so stupid. Shut up. What the heck? A new mutant. What the heck? Bro has an arm. Bro can't even hit. Bro, oh no, he's dead. Yeah, man, dude. Plunger man. Oh my, look at his face.
What the heck is wrong with you?
Shut up. Okay. They are coming fail experience. And that's my cousin, which always talks. That's what the sound in the background is right now.
Yes.
Wait, was that Michael Jackson?
Huh?
Michael Jackson.
Like
Bro, stop dancing. Oh. That's why they don't dance. Bro, that guy looks scary actually. Bro, is this glass door? Of course it's gonna get destroyed.
What the fuck?
Okay, Leon. Bro, why did you took it? Oh, they need to stop because these guys are coming. Oh, I closed it for everybody to not die, even if these two dies. Ooh. Oh no, he's angry. Plunger is angry.
What the heck?
Bro's leaving like nothing happened. Hey, Michael Jackson. What does yellow stop beep? Okay, that's all of it. So now, bye bye. Sorry for being late. I'm right now in my freaking thing about. I'm just in my village.
In your
So
what?
let me just go. Scott. So let me just go to elite cameraman. Most of it. What the heck? Okay. Episode 69. Ayo. Okay, come on. Is this it? What the? What's happening? He hasn't posted a video. Oh, here it is. Episode 69 analysis.
Hello everyone, Elite Cameraman here. It finally happened. The almighty episode 69 of Skibidi Toilet finally arrived, and it looks like the stakes keep on rising because at the end of today's episode, we saw that heroes have to make some hard choices and sacrifices for the greater good. But this was not all, because it seems like there was an important time skip between episode 68 and episode 69 part 1, and wherever the squad is, the further they go, the worse it gets. I already mentioned that this place might have been the bottom floor of the toilet bunker in my last analysis, and if we look at the description of the new episode, Defuk seems to confirm this. With what we saw in today's episode, I think the squad is trying to either hunt down the scientist's toilet, or is trying to find the core of this bunker. There also was the leak that came out a couple days ago, which gave a small hint on what's going on. And it said, "Something secret steers us," which actually is a song from the soundtrack of Half-Life 2. Even though this is the case, I think the name itself was a hint at what might be going on. But before we get into all this, you need to make sure that you like the video. And I also mentioned that only 29% of you guys were subscribed. This meant that more than 71% of you weren't subscribed. And day by day, we are getting closer to only 69% of you not being subscribed. If you want to help get to 69% before episode 69 fully ends, Make sure to subscribe. We can probably
Nobody's
get there
gonna
either
hear-
today
nobody's
or in
gonna
the
watch
episode
5
69
minutes of
part
you
2
talking
analysis.
shit.
Anyways, here we
Shut
go.
up.
Episode
like
69
5
part
minutes
1
yet.
literally
Okay, so
starts
it
with a
is.
jump scare and sets the tone instantly.
Ooh,
A
jump
Strider-like
scare.
small toilet
Yeah,
attacks
very
us,
jump scare.
and this toilet actually is a reference to Valve, who made the
I almost
Half-Life
took my
games.
pants. Yeah,
We
this
can
is so
literally see a
scary.
valve
Oh my
stuck on
God.
his eye, just like how the company Valve used to have something very
yeah.
similar. And once again, we are in the POV of Plunger Cameraman, but because of what we are about to see, it's clear that a decent bit of time has passed, and Plunger Cameraman seems to have gotten some upgrades between episode 68 and episode 69. After the jump
his
scare,
hand
he
gets
first punches
stabbed.
this toilet with his right
Just
hand,
realized.
and the valve toilet stabs Plunger Cameraman's left hand. But this
Yeah.
doesn't stop Plunger Cameraman, because he actually reveals his first upgrade. Slowly, 4 little blades come out of his right hand, and he seems like a mini Wolverine. But that's not all, because right after he
Mini
knocks the
Wolverine.
valve toilet back, he pulls his plunger and something is clearly different.
Hey, yo, it's Plunger.
It now has spikes
Hey,
all
yo.
over
Has
it,
what?
making it an extremely
yo.
destructive weapon. It's good to finally see the Plunger Cameraman being able to use his plunger a lot better now that it has some upgrades.
Plunger.
He swings
Hey,
the
yo.
plunger so hard that the valve
Shut
toilet
up.
hits the wall,
Let me
and
hear.
instead of flushing the toilet normally with his plunger, he smashes it into his face. But
Hey, yo.
alongside that, we actually saw something
Smash,
weird just now.
smash.
If you look at the ground when Plunger Cameraman knocks the valve toilet into the wall, we can actually
What?
see a human skeleton,
What a
yes. A real human skeleton.
what?
And these skeletons are actually scattered around the whole room. I think this actually might be one of the biggest hints we have gotten about the origin of the skibidi toilets. Because if there are actual human bodies here, this
Skibidi
probably
toilet.
means that the toilets weren't the ones who made
toilet.
this place. Alongside that, one of the skeletons actually has a lab coat, and I think you know where I'm getting at. I don't know if this is the direction Dafuk is going,
He was
but there is a
scientist.
really good chance that the toilets
Hey,
actually
yo,
were the
shut up.
results of some research
Shut
and
up.
lab trials that went wrong. We can't really know what exactly happened if this is the case, but maybe these scientists
about
were doing
him.
some experiments and created
like
the
the- not
toilets.
the lead
As a
cameraman,
result,
like
the toilets went
this
rouge
dude.
and started
Oh my
spreading like the
fucking gosh,
virus.
nobody's gonna hear these
But this
7
makes me
minutes.
think of what the secret agent wants.
Well,
If
I
this
made the video
experiment
40
theory is
minutes.
true, I think there are 2 possibilities
Well,
about the
yes,
secret
like
agent that might also be true.
44 people.
There is a possibility
Watch
that the
5
secret
seconds.
agent is trying to search for the truth of the
No
toilet's
views
origin.
leave to watch the
Or maybe
full-on
he also
video.
used to be a scientist at this facility, and he might be trying to fix his old mistakes. We already know that he is a very smart individual because the gadgets
Oh,
he has are no joke,
bitch.
and he has abilities that suppresses normal
Oh,
humans.
you made me sad.
I'm sure that we'll get to know more about this topic in the next
just
couple
don't,
episodes because that seems to be the way we are going right now. After
Yeah.
Plunger Cameraman
And
kills the valve
YouTube.
toilet, we also see the Dark Speaker Man going
Like
ham
to say,
on all
the
the toilets,
monetization.
and it seems like
You
this
made me
place is
say
filled
something
with
demonetized.
parasite toilets, but the
You
squad is
almost
too
got
good to get
infected.
infected. We actually see Dark Speakerman almost getting infected, but he
Yeah, I
removes
know.
the parasite toilet instantly
But how does he
and
do
uses
that
his
on this,
speakers on him
freaking
right
thing?
before
Neither.
smashing into the ground.
I know.
This does make me wonder if he has an anti-parasitic body, because
No,
at
he
this
doesn't.
point I think every agent and Titan should get one, if they don't have it. After this,
Only
we turn
Titan,
to our right
TV
side and a
man has
crazy
it. His
scene
face
awaits
looks
us.
like
This scene
I
actually
know.
was the leaked frame from a couple days ago. But I'm not gonna lie, I could have never guessed what was happening there on the right bottom side.
yo, what is he
Bruh,
doing,
what
huh?
the hell are those 2 cameramen doing?
It's
If
like
you know,
somewhere.
you know, but this is clearly Dafuk's way of saying this is episode 69. In this scene, we
That's
see the
how he
lucky
says it's
cameraman
episode
standing on
69,
top
I
of a
guess.
parasite toilet looking at his
Yeah,
tablet to show us the way.
episode
And there
69.
also is a full squad literally bullying a single toilet. I think this clearly shows that the cameraman and speaker man at the back don't understand how serious this situation is. And we all know that it cost them their life later in the episode. The only ones that seem to understand how bad this situation is: the speaker man leaning on the wall, lucky cameraman, dark speaker man, and plunger
Bro looks
cameraman.
so emo.
But whatever we
I
saw
know.
until this point is literally
Bro,
nothing,
saying, I
because
believe
once we
I
turn
can
back to
fly.
Dark Speaker
I
Man,
know,
we get the first glimpse of what we are about to
I
see.
believe I can
At the beginning of the episode, we saw that there were locked doors on this hallway.
Yeah, they
But when
come
we are
from the
looking
back.
at the Dark Speaker Man, we
the
see
what
2
now?
toilets looking very
Shut up.
scared from the inside of the locked room. After this, we slowly start walking through the corridor, and the first thing we see is a toilet. that burning eternally inside the door, I think we can agree that he probably is one of the beings inside the whole skibidi universe that has endured the most pain, if he has been burning like this ever since he was created. After this, plunger cameraman looks to the right side, and we see a big-headed toilet staring into the hallway. This probably is a reference to something or means something, but I have no idea what it is. If you do, make sure to comment it down below. A second later, we see the lucky cameraman going ahead of us with his tablet still in his hands to open the door. And we actually see one more human skeleton here, but that's not the only skeleton we see, because plunger cameraman turns to his left, and the last locked room we see actually has skull toilets, just like the berserk skeleton meme. After this, plunger cameraman looks behind him and he sees the speaker man dancing while walking through the corridor, and not gonna lie, the music kinda slapped right here. And once we turn back, the door is open and we are entering a huge room. But before you continue, I want to let you know about the Roblox game I've been cooking up for a while. If you like Roblox and Skibidi Toilet, I'm planning to launch the game sometime in the next 2 weeks, so if you don't want to miss it, make sure to join my group on Roblox after you finish watching the analysis. Anyways, let's continue. After plunger cameraman enters the room, he looks to his left and his right to see what's inside, and we can actually see so much blood and a decent bit of toilet bodies scattered around the place. There clearly have been fights here, but we have no idea what caused the fights or who fought the toilets. Seconds later, a cameraman head gets thrown next to us, which leads plunger cameraman to turn back, and we see a mutant toilet coming out of nowhere. He jumps down from the upper floor and literally assassinates the cameraman, who looks like the cameraman who went berserk in episode 66. We can clearly see that he is different from the other two mutant toilets, and he looks a lot more crazier compared to the other two. For some reason, I know that the other two mutant toilets are not that normal either, but this guy just has a different vibe, and he also has a metal arm, which probably very strong and most likely capable of great amounts of strength. After beheading the cameraman in front of him, the cameraman behind him actually tried to use the stun gun on him, but it seems like it doesn't affect him at all, other than the fact that blood was screaming with blood coming out of his mouth. He tries to slash the plunger cameraman with his hands, but I'm assuming that the stun gun is at least doing some effect, because the mutant toilet can't reach to plunger cameraman in time, and plunger cameraman hits him with the spiky plunger twice once he gets back a little. But this doesn't stop the mutant toilet from holding the plunger cameraman's head and screaming into him. But thankfully, the dark speaker man arrives in time, and he stabs the mutant toilet with his two knives right before the mutant toilet throws him away. And right at this scene, we can also see another human skeleton on the right side. And maybe the blood and the toilet bodies in this room are left over from the first days of the toilets being made and fighting against the human scientists. Right after, plunger cameraman throws his plunger into the mutant toilet's head, completely destroying his head and killing him. Right after the mutant toilet dies, the alarms start going off, and we actually see the locked doors opening while other toilets start coming from the hallway, and we actually see some weird mutant toilets coming as well. But it does seem like they are some failed mutant toilets, because they are acting a little more stupid compared to normal. While this is going on, the lucky cameraman actually uses the remote he has to close the door to save everyone. But as we already know, this won't really work. Once we turn back, we see that the lucky cameraman has opened a couple doors already and is waiting for us. Everyone starts rushing to save themselves, and we see a huge toilet that has a similar set of head equipment to vacuum toilet tries to come out. But the craziest thing happens, and we actually see the Michael Jackson toilet arrive at the scene right before the bunker door closes down. Thanks to this, the speaker man start dancing, but this sadly was the stupidest thing they could have done, because literally seconds later, after they start dancing, the Michael Jackson toilet explodes the locked door, and we get a good glimpse of him for a second. And he really is upgraded a lot, because he has anything ranging from buzzsaws and claws. But that's not the most important thing, because the way he sounds is so freaking annoying, and it would make me go crazy if I was in the squad there. The cameraman really start rushing as fast as they can to escape from the Michael Jackson toilet, but there are two cameramen who didn't make it in yet and are far behind. We also see a small detail on the boxes, and it says 150686 on it, but I have no idea if this means anything. We have been seeing more and more small details as text in these episodes, so I wanted to mention it. The dark speaker man literally takes the remote from the hands of the lucky cameraman, because he wasn't closing the door and he uses it to close the door. Even though Plunger Cameraman says wait with his hands, this leads the two cameramen to die. But this was a good decision by Dark Speaker Man, because if he didn't take the matter to his own hands, everyone would have died. This really shows us that sometimes heroes have to sacrifice for the greater good. It also seems like this door that they closed is stronger because the Michael Jackson toilet doesn't even try to destroy it. Plunger Cameraman slowly starts walking toward the Dark Speaker Man, and we can actually see Dark Speaker Man reflecting on his actions. But with his anger, Plunger Cameraman pushes the Dark Speaker Man and actually punches him twice right before punching a hole in the wall. Bro, not gonna lie, if Plunger Cameraman ever tries going for TV Woman, I'm out. Blood literally sees red. Plunger Cameraman looks outside of the glass door, and we see many toilets alongside the Michael Jackson toilet, and Plunger Cameraman does his signature move once more and flips off all of them right before turning back and moving with the squad. It also looks like only 5 of them are left, and I think we can safely assume that only Lucky Cameraman, Dark Speaker Man, and the Plunger Cameraman will be left alive after next episode. We see a huge hallway with yellow smoke or light at the end, and there is also another bunker door on the right. We'll see where
the sea will survive and every cameraman and speaker man will die.
Oh, he said the same thing.
That's it. I said before him. So he's a copycat.
I guess.
I'll go in the next episode. This episode really was crazy, and I'm so curious as to what will happen in the next part. If you enjoyed today's video,
he's gonna talk about the pee.
The what?
The pee is at the back.
Somebody took a piss.
Yeah. What do you mean you? She's not new. It's about this.
Just stop the video. Thank you guys for watching.
Bye!